Hey, Mike Davenport, Louisville's Chevy Dude here at Bachman Chevrolet in Louisville, Kentucky, and today I'm going to show you the brand new 2017 Premiere model of the Malibu. Absolutely beautiful. Last year they redesigned the Malibu for 2016, and I tell you, one of our salespeople drives it. I wish if I didn't have my Camaro, I would drive it. Absolutely amazing car. So I want to show you around this car briefly today, and make sure you don't forget to share my video and hit the love, hit the like. Don't hit the angry button, but make sure you hit all those good positive buttons on this Facebook Live video. And make sure you visit me, LouisvilleChevyDude.com. One of the best things that I love about the Malibu is the remote start feature. So the remote start can be worked with the key fob. It can also be worked from the My Chevrolet app on your smartphone. Now I just put the keys in my back pocket, and with the Malibu I have proximity keys, so I can literally hit this button one time to unlock the front door. So for safety reasons, this stays locked. So now that I've had a little bit of a delay here, I'm gonna hit this button and it actually locks the car. I can sit here and hit this button 2 times and it unlocks all the doors. And a little cheat that I like to give my customers is, again, it's locked. If you have multiple people that are coming to the car, as you're walking by this door, just hit this, it unlocks all the doors for you. As you get into the car, you'll see real quick, that's got some amazing features. So automatic driver window, your power mirrors are right here. You have your memory settings. This is driver 1, driver 2, and this is an easy exit feature. Your power locks are right here. LED lights all over the place. So really nice features. If you look at the inside as you're getting into the car, you got power seat on the driver's side, you got power seat on the passenger side, you have tilt and telescoping steering wheel. The lights are all automatic. As you saw when I walked up to the car, you have LED daytime running lights. So now that the car is running, the only thing that's happening is the car is climatizing itself. So in the dead summer, the car's going to cool itself down. In the wintertime, it's going to heat itself up, and you can see that there's nothing on even though the car is running. So the only indicator on the inside of the car is that the lights are on, so it shows that green button. So I'm going to put my foot in the brake, hit the start stop button, and you'll see everything light up. So the fuel is low on this car. I'm gonna actually shut this car off. You have rear seat reminder, so in the event that you have a small child and you don't forget them in the back seat, there's a reminder that can be shut off too. So if you don't have a child, you can do so. So I'm gonna start with the steering wheel here for the driver and clear all these messages out. Most of the time you have it 0 miles per hour, and then this is the speed limit right here. I'm going to get to that in a second. So cruise control is right there. Excuse me, this is the heated steering wheel. Cruise control is right here. On the right side of the steering wheel, we have voice recognition system for your cell phone. We have the hang up button. This is the answer it when somebody calls in. And then this goes through all the driver information center right there, as you can see. So with that, you have this particular car has navigation, so that white box will say speed limit and allow you to see what the speed limit is on the road that you're dealing with. So when you go through the driver information center, you have your trip A and trip B, and it tells you what the average fuel economy is on those. Then you have the fuel range, you have oil life monitor, you have tire pressures, and then you have your average miles on the car, and you can change that. Right now it's set up for 50 miles, so I can scroll over here and I can change this to 450 if I wanted to, so I can reset everything, all that good stuff. So over on the left you have different settings. You have audio, phone, navigation, and different options, so you can change things that way too. I'm going to move over to the radio here. The MyLink radio on this car is absolutely phenomenal. I think it's the best radio on the market. It's the easiest to use on the market. So if you're not internet savvy, if you're not computer savvy, if you're not technology savvy, this is the car for you. And this is the same in all of Chevrolet's cars. So there's no difference in the radios. It's all the same. Maybe just a little bit different look, but it's all the same regardless if you're in a Corvette, if you're in a Silverado, if you're in a Chevy Trax, if you're in a Sonic, if you're in a Malibu like I am here, regardless of what it is, it's all the same. Very simple to use. So hit the home button, brings up the vehicle apps that are on the phone. on the screen. You have the shop, which is an app store that you can download other apps for this. You got traffic, since this has got navigation, it tells you what the traffic is like where you're driving to. If you have a navigation point in the destination, or a destination in the navigation, that's what I meant to say, is it'll show you if there's any accidents, any issues on the road. The projection is Apple CarPlay, so I don't have my phone plugged into there right now. So what that does is bring a lot of your apps up from your cell phone, text messages, navigation, some of your radio, news, stuff like that, brings it all into there. So weather, you can see here in Louisville, 9 a.m., 57 degrees, haze, about 12 and 3 o'clock. Looks like we got some showers and thunderstorms. So again, if I have a route in there, I can sit there and tell this on the route that I want to see what the weather is going to be like on the route. So say if I'm going to Florida, obviously there can be some climate change from Louisville to Florida, and you can see that on the route. If I want to look at the map, I can actually look at the map here, and the green is all the rain around Louisville, Kentucky, to the east, to the west, to the north, to the south. So, and I can bring this in and out, and you can see all the weather that is in the area. It's crazy right now, what it's like. So there's all that nice storms that are on the East Coast right now, and you can see being out on the West Coast outside of Denver and stuff like that. Looks like it's pretty nice weather. We got a little bit of snow up there, so you can see that it turns blue and green and all that stuff for the different climates and stuff like that. Go back to hourly. And here we are, and I actually updated, since I changed that, it's now saying clear, partly cloudy, so it's updated that question. Oh, that's Nevada, so there we go, because I was because I was on the map here, and I'm centered somewhere over Nevada, so that's why that changed that to L-E-L-Y, Nevada. So I'm going to roll down here to the climate control, the HVAC system. Again, very, very simple. There's a lot of buttons, but this is actually a lot less buttons than most manufacturers have. Again, Chevrolet is making this easy, is making it simple, and they don't want you to have a problem with the car. So got air conditioned seats, we got heated seats. This is actually called ventilated seats, but cold seats, hot seats. Climate control is all automatic. So when you hit, you got the AC button here. This is going to probably be on all year round now. Kind of works like your heat pump. So hot seats, cold seats for the passenger, and you can see I got dual climate control. So I got that on high. I got this in the 80s. So you hop in. The wife is having the hot flashes, as I hear from a lot of gentlemen. They like it hot, they like it cold, whatever the case may be. Hit sync, and that turns it right back to what the driver's side is. So the best thing to do is always leave it on auto, and that'll work like it does. But since I'm in the car demonstrating it, I've actually overrode that so it doesn't turn the fan on there as well. So coming down a little bit further, gear shifter, very, very simple. No more really, this is your Prindle, no more 1, 2, 3 as we've had in the back in the 80s and early 90s. We put this in gear. You can see I got a plus minus here. And I can set here and control which gear I'm in. I put that in low. Now I can control this here, and you can see that L5. I can set here and do L3, L2, L1. I can control it that way by hitting the button. So you can see it's a 7-speed, 9-speed transmission that we have here on this car. Actually, I'm going to check that. So that's a little bit different. So we got a little bit of storage right here for your cell phone. When you open up the nice glove box, you got a nice big glove box. And I skipped this area right here. We got 2 USB ports, which are rapid charge, auxiliary input, and then we have a 12-volt outlet there. So these are 3 power outlets right here in immediate fashion for the front drivers, stuff like that. So that's all that there. And then up here you have your OnStar, safety and security of OnStar, and OnStar's been around since the mid 90s, and a lot of that has come numb to a lot of people. And I always tell everybody, OnStar is so important with a daily life. As a longtime firefighter, I've responded to multiple calls with people having their lives saved by OnStar. And the nice thing about OnStar, it's not something that works with your cell phone. It's not something that works outside of you having to connect a device to it. It works strictly from the car based off of where you're located at, and you have a much stronger signal with the OnStar system. And then also you have 3 months of this that you get for free, the directions connections part. So if you're looking for an address or a business, you can simply hit this button, a live advisor comes on, on and you say, hey, I need to go to this address, or I'm looking for this business, stuff like that. So up here also, you have sunroof that vents and opens. We have a very nice large panoramic sunroof in the Malibu. This is your vent shade control here, and then you have garage door openers right here that you can control your 3 garage door openers. Back to the radio system real briefly. You do have a Bose system in this car, and it's absolutely a phenomenal system. Sounds great. It's a 10 speaker system and a little subwoofer up there, and whatnot. So we'll come back here to the back. This is one big improvement that they put on the Malibu from 15 to 16, is they made the back seat a little bit larger. I'm 6'3" and I go on test drives quite a bit, and so I can fit back here with no problem. And I think that's the true testament, is if I sit in the back seat, how well it works. So on the Premiere model, the 2LZ, you have another two USB chargers down here. You have a 12-volt outlet down here, and or excuse me, a 120-volt outlet and another 12-volt outlet here. So 2 USBs, 120, and a 12-volt outlet. Now we'll come back here to the back, and this is something else that's absolutely awesome. So it's just telling me that I got the car still on. So it's all touchpad to get in. Extremely large trunk on the Malibu as well. So I'll back up here just a little bit so you can see that. Absolutely large opening, and not a big drop down from here to here. So if you're a little bit older, have some muscle issues, have some issues that you don't want to lift things up because of back, stuff like that, it makes it very, very simple. Where are you at when you need to lower the seats? The seats, you're always going to be in the back, so you usually have a long item. So they've made this very convenient by pulling this lever right here, and now with your long item you can push that through and put the seat down. So it's a 60-40 split. So when this comes through here, now I can sit there and put that down. Again, 60-40 split, so if you still needed to get 3 people in the car, you can do so, or vice versa. 4 people needed a thin area, you can do that as well. Warranty on the Malibu is 5 years 60 powertrain, 3 year 36 bumper to bumper, and then you have 2 maintenances that General Motors pays for. So your oil changes, tire rotation, General Motors pays for those 2, as long as you use them within the first 2 years, 24,000 miles of the car. So I'm going to show you, this is a 2LZ, and like I mentioned earlier, it's a 9-speed automatic transmission, 2.0 turbo engine. And then this one, when you go to a 2LZ, there isn't a whole lot of options available on this one. So Premiere Sun and Wheel package, which gives you the power sunroof, the remote, universal remote, the 19-inch wheels, and the upgraded floor mats. So in this car stickers for $34,120, and currently right now there's some amazing rebates on this car. And this is the really cool thing for a mid-sized car. 22 in the city, 33 in the highway, so it gets great fuel economy as well. So I had a Malibu for over 117,000 miles, and they're amazing cars. So 5-star overall crash test rating on the car, so very, very safe, very, very low insurance cost in the car, and absolutely amazing amount of options on this car. So I'm gonna show you one more time around the car so that you can see it. Absolutely beautiful car. I love selling the Chevy Malibus. Those are the upgraded wheels on the car. Try to get my phone to focus here. Here we go. A little dark in the area, so it's tough to focus. So I'll walk around this one more time to show you. Absolutely beautiful front end of the car. Those are those 19-inch wheels that I just mentioned. They're wrapped in Continental tires. Again, the keyless access, I mentioned that. They went to the extent of making sure this is a color matched antenna. You got your large opening for the sunroof, and then absolutely beautiful dual tip exhaust in the back of this Premiere model. So here you have it, the 2017 Malibu Premiere model 2LZ. Again, thanks for watching. I'm Mike Davenport. Make sure you share my video, hit the thumbs up, hit the love, hit the laugh, anything positive on the emojis down below, hit those, share my video as well. Thanks again for watching. Everybody have a great day, and